Hello, fourth graders. Welcome. It is time for lesson 2.10, and today we're going to be classifying triangles. Classifying means to put into groups, but I have to start here with a triangle joke. All right. Why did the right triangle go to the beach? Take a guess. Let's see. Why did the right triangle go to the beach? Because it was 90 degrees. All right, now if you don't understand that joke, you will in just a few minutes here. 90 degrees, not temperature degrees, but degrees that it is open. All right, next we're going to start with our prior knowledge, our background knowledge about triangles. What are some things that you know about triangles? Go ahead and tell me some things you know. All right, things that might have been on your lists. Maybe you said a triangle has three sides. It is also a polygon. Polygon means a side with many shapes. So it is a polygon. Maybe you said it has three vertices, or maybe you said corners, or maybe three angles would also be correct, right? Vertices means a vertex is a corner. So when we have three of them, we don't say three vertexes, we say three vertices. The lengths of a triangle sides can vary. Yeah, it can have different size lengths. And same thing with the angles. They can be different. There are different types of triangles. So you might have had some or all, probably not all, but you probably had some of those in your answer. Triangles. One way to identify different types of triangles is to classify them by their angles. Okay, that's what we're going to do today is to classify them. All right, you know what a right angle is. What is it? A right angle is also called a square corner. It is open 90 degrees, right? You can see that right angle right down there in the picture. So if we take a right angle and we add the third side, we have created a right triangle. Now, these names are going to be really nice. These names make sense. I know sometimes things in math don't make sense. Like, why would they even say the word perpendicular? Why don't they just call them cross straight lines, right? So, but these triangles are going to be named nicely. So a right triangle is a triangle with one 90-degree angle. Okay, there it is. So if you find a 90-degree angle in your triangle, you have a right triangle. What's an obtuse angle? What is it? An obtuse angle is open more than a right angle. Be careful if you said bigger, because sometimes people just say, like, okay, I'm going to draw super big lines like this. This is big, but that is an acute angle. See, it's open just a little bit. So instead of saying bigger, we're going to say it's open more than a right angle, right? It's pool chair. See the pool chair? Oh, I just want to go to the beach and lay in that obtuse angle pool chair. So if we take an obtuse angle, see, there's the obtuse angle still, there's the pool chair, and we draw a third side on it. Now we have an obtuse triangle, right? An obtuse triangle has one obtuse angle. Be careful though, because I can spin this around, right? This is still an obtuse triangle, even though the obtuse angle is now over here. So it's not always going to be on the bottom. But if you have one obtuse angle, then you have an obtuse triangle. What's an acute angle? An acute angle is open less than 90 degrees. It's open less than a right angle. Oh, look at it. It's so cute. It's just open just a little bit. Oh, yeah. Right? Okay. Acute angle. And I think you know where we're going. An acute triangle. Now, the thing about an acute triangle that's a tiny bit different is all three angles are acute, right? So be careful because back in this obtuse angle, see, that's an acute angle right there. And in our right triangle, there's an acute angle right there. In order to be an acute triangle, all three angles have to be acute, right? Open less than 90 degrees, less than a right angle. All right, here's our goal. We are classifying triangles based on their angles. And that's like straight out of the standard. Classify triangles based on their presence or absence of angles, right, acute, and obtuse. Right? So all fourth graders study this and learn how to do that. All right, let's do some drawing. I would like for you to draw an obtuse angle and then turn it into a triangle. So draw, you'll need a piece of paper. Draw that pool chair and then add the third side. Okay, you should have drawn something that looks like this. Now, I told you, right? Yours might not look exactly like this. Yours might look, see, there's, if I want to put the pool chair, there it is, right? So yours might not look exactly like this, but if you have one obtuse angle, like I do right here, you have an obtuse triangle. More drawing. Let's draw me one with three acute angles. Three acute angles. That is an acute triangle. Yours might have looked like this, right? Other acute triangles, I have a little triangle guy up here that can actually make acute triangles, right? There's an acute triangle. There's an acute triangle. A lot of the ones that look like the pattern block look like this, that are all that have the same angles, right? So those are acute triangles. You know what's coming. Draw a right angle and then turn it into a right triangle. Okay, let's see if you drew something like that. Okay. Now, if your right angle's up here or if it's over here, that's fine. You won't be able to have two. It just won't work if you want to try it. If you want to see why, try drawing a right triangle with two right angles. It's impossible without curving the lines, and then it's not a triangle. So there's our right triangle. Now, if we wanted to describe the properties, okay, so what properties does this right triangle have? Properties is like a fancy word for just description. What's true about this right triangle? So there's lots of things we could say. It has one right angle. The right angle is the biggest angle. I'd say open the most, really, instead of the word biggest. The side opposite the right angle is the longest side. If you want to get pretty technical, you could get into that. The two line segments that intersect to form the right angle are perpendicular. It's down in there, but so you don't have to describe it when you do this. You don't have to have five things here, but you have to be able to describe the properties. Right? What's true about the triangle? All right, here we go. There's our goal. Now it's your turn to do this goal. Actually, I'm going to help with one of these. So go ahead and open Math Journal to page 57. Okay, let's do number two here together, right? So here are our three types of triangles. And so we're going to look at this triangle here. All right, so this angle is acute. This angle is acute too, because they're open just a little bit more. This angle, if I can actually turn my computer sideways and I can see I have a pool chair right here. See this pool chair? It looks relaxing. So that is an obtuse angle. So I have an obtuse triangle. Let's put that on here. So the property that I notice, what's true in this triangle, it has one obtuse angle. It has one obtuse angle, period. So what kind of triangle is it? It is an obtuse triangle. Okay, so that's what you're going to do with the other ones. Here's number one, numbers 3 and 4, and then down here you are drawing your own triangle and then telling your own property and the name, the type of triangle it is. All right, if you need help with anything, be sure to reach out to me and good luck.